Jump scare. Rar, XD. XD. I would stop myself.
Yes, you did. My name is Jocelynn.
And I'm Karlie. Hey.
And today we'll be teaching you guys about solving system equations by elimination and how to solve absolute value equations from our math class, which is Math 1A, 4th period.
Ooh, math.
So first, we are going to start with solving systems of equations by elimination.
The elimination method for solving these equations to use the additional property of equality. That way you can add the same values for each side of the equation.
In other words, we're adding the two equations together.
It's complicated math. So if there's no multiplication needed to eliminate a variable, you can just automatically solve the problem.
However, if multiplication is needed, you will multiply only one or both equations by a number to get the opposite values. For example, negative x and positive x.
And after you do that, you can solve the math.
You may start solving the problem.
Like in English.
You absolutely must solve the equations by using the elimination method, not any other method. Okay, guys? Only the elimination method.
And you must solve that way. You must. That's pretty obvious. Anyways, pretty obvious. Anyways, let me repeat, you need to recognize the systems that have either no solution or an infinite amount of solutions.
Well, that's all the rules. So now we have a few problems to show you exactly how the method works.
We'll start with an easy problem, and with each one it'll get harder. Hey.
So our first problem that we have is 2x plus 3y equals 20 and negative 2x plus y equals 4. So here we have two of the same numbers but of opposite values, positive 2x and negative 2x. And so this helps to solve the equation because they can cancel each other out, which is exactly what we need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and cross this out. And now we have positive 3y equals 20 and positive y equals 4. So now we can go ahead and add the equations. So we have 0 from the cancel part of the equation. And then we have 3y plus y, which equals 4y, so plus 4y. And 20 plus 4 equals 24. So now we have our new equation, which is 0 plus 4y equals 24. So now what you want to do is ignore the 0. And then you're going to divide each side by 4. So 4y over 4 cancels out, leaving the y. And 24 divided by 4 equals 6. So our answer is y equals 6. Let's try another problem.
Okay, so as you can see here, we have negative x plus 5y equals 8. And the second problem is 3x plus 7y equals negative 2. And as you can see, we have no opposite values. Things. So, I don't understand this. Multiply the top equation by 3. So let's change the negative x to negative 3 plus. So we multiply all of it, so that way it's negative. I can do math. It's negative 3x plus 15y equals 24. I know my math, guys. And then we just carry this over. 7y equals. What?
I thought it looked like an X for a second.
No, so
okay, it's fine.
-2, okay? So, then we just do the maths, okay? So, those two cancel out, so that's 0. You add these together and you get 22y. This equals 22, then divide. That's 1. So y equals 1. Yay, math. That's how you do that, yay, math. Hey, let's try one more problem.
Third problem is 30x minus 6y equals -9, and negative 50x plus 12y equals 16. Again, there's no same number with opposite value, but here we have a negative 6y plus and a positive 12y. So if I multiply the top equation by 2, then that would get me a negative 12y, so I can cancel this out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So x times 2 is 60x. And negative 6y times 2 equals negative 12y. And negative 9 times 2 is negative 18.
Put this together, we have to do one more shot.
So we'll add our new equation to our bottom equation. And 60x plus negative 50x is 10x. This cancels out. And negative 18 plus 16 equals negative 2. So we're going to divide by 10 on both sides. This cancels, leaving x. And negative 2 divided by 10 is equal to negative 1/5 or negative 0.2. Either one of those answers is correct, so you can use either one you want.
And that wraps up how to solve this system of equation by elimination.
Next, we have solving absolute value equations. The first thing you want to do is isolate the absolute value expression.
This is fun. And to do that, solve the equation for the unknown value of the variable.
Here's where most people get mixed up. Once you solve that equation, you are not done yet.
Precisely. And that is where step 2 comes in. Step 2 is where you set the quantity inside the absolute value notation
Equal.
I can English equal to a negative and positive. Quantity on the other side of the equation.
Once you do that, then you can solve that equation as well to get the unknown variable of the variable.
And that will leave you with two answers for the equations.
We have 3 problems to share with you guys to show exactly how it works and how to do it right.
Go. Wish us luck. Go. Don't cover it. Jeez, Mike. Okay. So now you're stuck with me explaining the math again. Oh boy. Okay. So as you can see, I have the board split up since we're gonna need 2 equations.
What she said was that.
Sweet. The first thing you need to do is isolate the value. So it's English. Okay. So you subtract through. So it's that. So you subtract 3 from both sides. So -3, -3. Can't get that. Okay. So then you're left with 4k equals 30. Right. So then you divide by 4. Okay. So then it's left with k equals to I'm blanking on what this is. This equals.
Wait, I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, no, sorry.
And that, this equals a...
Go! Hurry up!
I'm done with you. Okay, and this equals a 7.5, right? Okay.
Yes.
So, I didn't ask you. No one cares about your opinion. Stop laughing, this isn't funny. Stop laughing. So, k equals 7.5, and if you want to round up, you can. It'll round up to...
Do like the curly equal.
I mean, K approximately equals 8. That means approximately not squiggly equal. You can see I already wrote the second problem here, so I can save you the torture of me writing down the other problem. So, so you basically do the same thing. So it's negative, no one cares, it's a 0. So negative, I didn't do this. So then it's negative 36. Okay, so then okay, that equals negative 9, so k equal negative 9, okay, so that's your second answer. These are your thingamabobber jigs. So
Let's try another problem. Problem 2 is 0.8 minus 1.9 n equals 0. So first we isolate the absolute value expression, so 0. And then we subtract 0.8 on both sides. Minus 0.8 minus 0.8. So that leaves us with negative 1.9n equals negative 0.8. So we divide negative 1.9 on both sides. And negative 1.9n over negative 1.9 cancels out, leaving n. And negative 0.8 divided by negative 1.9 is 0.4210 52632.
It's a big number. That's tiny, but you know.
And that is the value of n. But if you want to round, n would be approximately equal to 0. So that would be your answer.
You could have just said that instead of this long, complicated number. That looks like a Z. That's a Z, not a 2.
Okay. And as you look at the first equation, it equals to 0. And there is no such thing as negative 0 or positive 0. So we are already done with this problem. So let's try one more problem.
Now we gotta do the maths. So, yeah. Ooh, math. I didn't sign up for this. No.
None of us signed up for it, Carly.
Leave. 28. Okay, that's an idiot. It's 7, it's an X.
Speak up.
Okay, so X equals 4. There.
There's the first half of the problem.
Yeah. Okay. Then so 7X thing plus 8 thing equals negative this time. I'm tired. Okay, so do the same thing. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay, now let's do some examples. Let's do examples.
This,
easy.
40.
This one right here is easy, so let's get started. It will be very easy. Alright, so you see how the
things.
numbers suck. It's fine. Just leave it like that. What you gotta do is put in two equations.
7.
One pause.
And then the answer is approximately 6.
Okay, box.
Math.
But if you wanted the actual answer, it would be 6.28571429.
And that wraps up how to solve our absolute value equations.
I don't like her.
You love me.
I don't like you.
No, you love me.
I don't like her. This might be hard at first, but keep practicing and you'll get the hang of it or something.
Exactly. And once again, Karlie and I both taught you about solving sensitive equations by elimination.
And how to solve absolute value equations too.
You sound dead.
I am dead.
We're both dead on the inside.
And
And thank you for listening. Until next time.
RXD. Like you.
I don't like you either.
All your fault.